Okay, good. Ooh, okay, waiting for you guys. All right. Oh, okay. All right. So, hey guys, here's class one today. We'll meet every Thursday in February, so I'll be really happy to see you here. Hi, hi, how are you guys? Yeah, so welcome everyone. We're still waiting for some people to join us. That's fine. So it'll take a couple of minutes. Well, today we are having a pretty cool lesson about IELTS speaking. Okay, thanks guys for joining, by the way. Okay, I'll tell you how to score IELTS 7 for memes. Yeah, everybody loves memes. So I'm not the exception. I love memes and they're pretty funny. Sometimes they could be a little bit not funny, but of course, we're going to have fun today and I'll explain the difference between band 5, band 6, and band 7 when you are giving answers at the exam. So, and we'll practice part one questions, okay? And guys, actually, well, I want to have fun with you today. So just relax and don't be shy. Give me your answers because today, everything is going to be really cool and really relaxed, laid back, right? Okay, I'll give you some paraphrasing techniques, of course, and we'll focus on topic vocabulary. All right. So, yeah, okay, first of all, the main difference between 5, 6, and 7 is the amount of information you give. Actually, when you just repeat the question, the examiner's question, it's really hard to assess your level to the examiner because examiner just hears your answer, and if you just repeat the answer, it means your language skills are limited, and he's going to give you a lower score because, well, Mm, but you might be better than that, okay? You don't need to sound sophisticated or formal or academic. It's speaking. So first of all, guys, it's informal, okay? Of course, you don't have to use slang or F words. No, 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 definitely not. But try to sound informal and natural. Yeah, try to sound natural, okay? Because in your writing, you are you use more formal vocabulary because writing, academic writing is formal. Here in speaking, it's absolutely the same. But definitely your vocabulary should be of higher level, definitely. But this is the techniques of paraphrasing. Yes. Okay. And your vocabulary should be topic vocabulary. Try to go into details. Sometimes you can give even negative answers. Yeah, I'm speaking about the part one. Okay. Usually it's about you and your hobbies, your interests, your preferences, and we're all people and we're not supposed to give positive answers to everything, right? For example, I'm really bad at singing, and if the examiner asks me, do you like singing, I don't have to say yeah. So I can say, oh, no way, I'm a terrible singer, I would never do this even if someone paid me $100. Yeah, right. So you don't have to give positive answers. So it's okay to give negative answers. This way, you can also elicit your vocabulary, you can expand, and even if it's not true, it's okay. So you're not checked on on being sincere here, okay? So just relax and give informal, natural answers, okay? Go into details, give some examples. If we are speaking about bags, it's 2020 topic, by the way, in part 1. If we're speaking about bags, think about types of bags, you know. So yeah, I guess girls might be, but still, there is a backpack, there is a handbag, there is a tote or a textile bag you use every day. You use a plastic bag, I guess, every day. Still, some people use it. Well, but we should be careful with that, okay? So, and just show the topic vocabulary. It's not that hard, right? Your first part will always be about you, okay? Second part will be about you too. Third part is going to be about people in general, but we're going to focus on part 1 today only, okay? That's why it's going to be relatively easy. All right, I want to give you an example with this meme with Drake, right? The first question in IELTS is always about where you live and where you work or study. It gives the candidate some kind of confidence, right? Because everybody is nervous, everybody is stressed out, and the examiners know this. That's why the first questions will always be about your job or your university, college, school. Okay, so do you work or study? Where do you live? Tell me about the area. Tell me about the city or the town or the country, right? These questions are relatively easy and it's easier to speak about yourself, okay? And then the examiner is going to ask you about random topics, but they are going to be connected with you, all right? Random topics, I mean, they could be the craziest, okay? In 2020, they are about hair, jeans, sweets, laughing, okay, smiling and laughing. Then what else? Patience, history, and beautiful scenery, okay? So today we're going to take one of the topics and practice. So back to the meme. All right, for example, the first question is, where do you work? Do you work or study? Well, I work, okay? Where do you work? I work at McDonald's. The examiner can't evaluate your answer. It's like really hard. And as an examiner, I think that the person might be limited in in this, okay? So it's just kind of band 9. Oh, sorry, band 5, but that's okay. That's still a good mark. It's not bad, but I know that you want to do better than that, okay? Because a lot of universities take you from band 6 or you need band 7. All right. I have a part-time job in fast food. It sounds better, much better. Okay. And then I handle transactions. Sorry, I have video here. I handle transactions for a multi-billion-dollar company and industry on a daily basis and help provide around 2 billion to US economy, sorry, each year. All right, I got the video here in this right corner and it was really hard to read, but that's okay. You can see this and you can read it. So can you see the difference? All right, first of all, the amount of information. This sentence is a simple sentence. It's pretty short, okay? And there's you don't give the examiner any chance to evaluate your work, okay? This one is a little bit better, part-time job in fast food, okay? Paraphrasing, okay? And band 7, I would give even band 8 here because it sounds pretty good, okay? It sounds like Bill Gates, right? Still, guys, it's a meme. We're having fun here. It's just an example for you to remember and see the difference. Okay, of course, it's a little bit exaggerated. It's a little bit exaggerated, but still, we're having fun here. Nobody actually talks like that, or maybe Bill Gates talks like that. Like nobody needs to talk like Bill Gates here, but it's just an example, all right? The more information you give, the more details you give, the more paraphrasing you provide and topic vocabulary. Yeah, some details with topic vocabulary, the better. All right. All right. Let's see, like, let's look and at this example. Again, it's a joke, don't take it seriously, okay? We'll practice with the same memes, and you will give me band 5, band 6, and band 7 answers, okay? Look at this. I can't, I cannot, I do not currently possess the ability to can. Of course, no, it's nobody speaks like that. It's just having fun here. Well, still, it's an exam and you have to take it seriously. It's not just speaking to a friend or speaking to someone in the street, right? So here you should be really prepared before. Yeah, just don't take the exam if you're if you're not prepared. You should prepare. And I'll tell you what, even native speakers prepare to take this exam. I'm serious. When you have some system, when you have some criteria to meet, you should understand and you should prepare. That's why the better answer you give, the more it's no more natural. Okay, think about this in your own language, for example. What kind of answer would you give? Still, band 5 answer is absolutely fine, and in your own language you might speak like that. It's okay, but it's an exam and we should take it seriously. But having fun is still okay. It's still good. I hope you see this difference now and you see the clear difference between band 5, band 6, and band 7. All right. And let's also have an example, for example, with with the neighbors. Okay, these examples are 7 plus, 7 or 8, somewhere here. Okay, and what I want you to, oh, sorry, I'm sorry, just a second. First of all, let's analyze the answer. How well do you know the people who live next door to you? Okay, here is a great paraphrasing case. Yeah, people who live next door to you, they are your neighbors. If I repeat the question, for example, and say, I know the people who live next door to me very well. I'm just repeating. And the examiner needs to see your level of English, how well you know English, right? That's why I know my neighbors quite well. They're really nice people. I always stop to talk whenever I see them. Look, here's some extra information, right? Give extra information, give details. How often do you see them? I see my neighbors at least a few times a week. So I give a direct answer to the question, a few times a week. We usually see each other when we're leaving for work in the morning or coming home in the evening. Again, the key word here is often, and I just give details a few times a week, in the morning, in the evening, right? I don't just say, I often see my neighbors, right? It's 10-5, we don't need this. What kinds of problems do people sometimes have with their neighbors? Sometimes, guys, the questions in part 1 could be about people. It's not always about you, sometimes, but it's really rarely, okay? What kind of problems do people sometimes have with their neighbors? I think the most common problem is probably noise. It's difficult to live next to people who have a dog that barks at night or who play loud music. Okay, I just use the word noise and then I again elicited, like I expand what kind of noise. A dog that barks at night. Okay, somebody plays loud music. A child is crying somewhere. People are having a fight, right? People are screaming. Oh, by the way, like it's true, guys. I'm irritated. I'm like annoyed with my neighbor right now. True. He plays video games and he gets so stressed out and he shouts. He shouts so loud. Like, yeah, I have a bit of a problem here. Okay. And number 4, How do you think neighbors can help each other? Okay, like help each other, and I answer. Do little things like watching your house when you go on holiday, taking a delivery if something arrives. Okay, so I just don't repeat the word help, and I think about what kind of help the neighbors could just assist you with. Do little things like watching your house, taking a delivery. Okay, right. I hope you get this idea. Right, house sitting. This is called house sitting. Amazing. Great, Alex. This is a great example. Great word. Yeah, like babysitting. And this is house sitting. Neighbors are of great help here. Exactly. All right. I hope you have a pretty good idea about how to answer questions in part one. First rule, try not to repeat the question word by word, because you don't have, like, you don't give a chance to evaluate your language skills. Then just try to give some details. Yeah, borrow salt or sugar, borrow some chairs when you have guests over. Yeah, why not? I don't know, asking something like if everything is fine with electricity or running water. Okay, okay. So I'm pretty sure you're ready to try yourself, and we're going to speak about 2020 topic, which is popular right now. Guys, if you take the exam right now in February, March, April, so look, they change the topics every January, May, and September. So you might have this topic at the real exam. So let's try this. All right. This topic is going to be about desserts, about sweets. Try to brainstorm some vocabulary. All right. Desserts could be different. Pancakes. I don't know what else. Cheesecakes. I love cheesecakes. Cupcakes. Yeah, give me some examples. Right, cheesecake, Alex. Great job. Give me some examples, guys. Brownies. Exactly. I love cupcakes. So I've been missing so much. Yeah, and brownies are amazing. I love them. Okay, so you could actually, mm, so you could actually change the word desserts into cupcakes. All right, ice cream. Sorry, my handwriting. Ice cream, what else? Cheesecakes. Okay. All right, because I know you are all stressed out at the exam, and sometimes it's like, yeah, it's deliberately, it's egg tart. Great, Martina. Thanks. Egg tart. Oh, I guess I've never heard of that. Egg tart. It's it might be it might be apple pie. Amazing. Amazing. All right. All right. Okay. Then, have you ever made any cakes? We'll just try these because I want to have more practice. Just take a look at these. Think about famous sweet food in your country. You're gonna give me some ideas like on the next slide. Macarons. Oh yeah, exactly, Fiona. Yeah, cupcake is easy. By the way, I've never tried making one. All right. It's mostly pancakes. Yeah, like I'm too lazy sometimes, honestly. All right. And the last time you did something, oh, that's really easy. Okay. Hope so. I'll try next time. I'll try next time. Yeah, those are delicious. Mooncake. Exactly. Mooncake. You gotta give me some, well, you're gonna tell me about mooncake right now. I'm like, I want to hear about this. All right. All right. Sounds great. So, guys, who wants to try? Who wants to try answering the first question? The first question is, do you like having desserts? You're gonna give me band 5 answer, band 6 answer, and band 7. I want to see if you just get this difference. Okay, who wants to try? Yeah, just raise your hand, okay? Or you can tap out there in the upper right corner that you want to. Oh, yeah, nice having you, Martina. Hi,
Hello.
Martina, how are you? How are
Uh,
you?
I'm great today.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so let's
Uh,
try. Give me band 5 answer. Do you like having
mm,
desserts?
if it's band 5, I think I will answer yes, I like dessert.
Amazing. So, but we don't need this answer, but this is a band 5 answer. Band 6, how would you give a band 6 answer here?
Mm, yes, and I like having dessert, especially the egg tart or some chocolate cakes.
Mm-hmm. Especially egg tart. And
And
the second one, could you please repeat?
chocolate cookies.
Oh, chocolate cookies. Okay. Right, not bad, not bad. And band 7. Let's try band 7 answer.
I would say yes and no. Sometimes
Oh,
I would like to make some desserts like bread, egg tart, cakes, cookies, but I may say I'm not like desserts because it may make me fight sometimes. So uh, I love them, but uh, I I shouldn't eat too much.
hmm.
Mm.
Because we should cut down on sugar. Yes, it's not
Yes.
that healthy. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Amazing, you got it right. Yeah, you got it right. That's amazing. Okay, was this true? Is this true that yes and no, I like cakes, but I have to cut down on sugar? Is this true
Yeah,
about
yes,
you?
yes,
Hmm.
yes, it's
Yeah,
true. Yeah.
okay. So you see, it's not that hard. Just give more details. And this is a great strategy, by the way, when you say, well, yes and no. On the one hand, it's always great to have something sweet, but on the other hand, it gives you like a more detailed answer and your speech sounds more coherent and connected. Yeah.
I see.
And you have just a solid answer here. Amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hmm. So let's try the next question. So Martina got it absolutely right. I want to listen to another student and let's answer the question, have you ever made any cakes? All right. Have you ever made any cakes? Let's answer about cooking, making cakes, baking. Yeah. So who wants to answer? Alex, amazing. Haven't heard from you for a while. Yeah, missed
Hel-
you, Alex. Hello.
Hello?
All right.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay,
perfect.
okay. So for band five, I think my answer is like a yes, I have made some cakes before and I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good. Band 6.
Mm. So I think six, I will give more details. Yes, I have made a cupcakes with my mom when she came over, and we had a great time together.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Cupcakes, mom. Nice. Okay. And band 7.
uh, yes, I have made cupcakes with my mom when she dropped by, and we put flour in a mixing bowl. We had that different ingredients. We put sugar, flour, and mix them together and put them into a small paper cup and shovel them into the oven, just waiting outside, not waiting outside, waiting in front of the oven, enjoying the warmth and witnessing their expansion, they're expanding into uh, yellow and a little burn on the top.
Okay, perfect. I would give an 8 or a 9 even for such an answer. Yeah.
Thank you so
So
much.
a lot of, yeah, you're fluent, a lot of details, and still you stay like up to the point. You're still speaking about making cakes, exactly, and you're giving details and topic related vocabulary. You were not speaking about, for example, mom dropped by, and then some students just start speaking about their mom instead of speaking about cakes, but you were on point, on the ball. Right? So you were up to the point. Amazing, great job, Alex.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank
Thank you. Okay, see you next time. We got the third question, and this time with Drake. Let's try it. Who wants to try? Just raise your hand. Is there any famous sweet food in your country? Oh, by the way, I want to hear your stories about mooncake. Am I right? So yeah, because I want to hear something peculiar about your culture, about your sweets. It's always great to know something new. So give me a band 5, band 6, and band 7 answer. Who wants to try? Oh, you can type it. Yeah, don't be shy, guys. Let me see the chat because I've lost the mooncake. Exactly, mooncake. So tell me something about the mooncake. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of details you want to share. Yeah. Because guys, we are about to finish our class, and let's try. I'm ready to listen one more person, one more student. Don't be shy. Come on, we're practicing. And the two previous students, they gave me perfect examples, perfect answers, band 5, band 6, and band 7. So I'm pretty sure you're going to give one. Okay. So if you're guys shy, I'm going to give you an answer. I think I'm gonna talk about pancakes. All right. Is there any famous food in your country? Yes. Pancakes are famous sweet food in my country. So it would be band 5 when I just repeat the question and use the same words from the question. Band 6 would be something like, definitely pancakes are really famous in the US, and American people love making pancakes and eating pancakes, for example. And band 7 would be something like, well, of course, definitely. I guess pancakes are really popular. So instead of famous, I can use the word popular, or extremely popular among Americans. In your country, I say the US, America, among Americans. Yeah. Okay. And we have a lot of brands which produce ready-made mix for making pancakes, and it's relatively easy to make them, just 5 minutes and they're done. Yeah, and people enjoy it, especially with the maple syrup. Maple. Okay, so maple syrup, it's perfect. I still have this taste in my mouth, so I want to try one right now. Yes, I guess that would be something like then 7 answer. Yeah, so you just guys speak about the famous food in your country. I guess it's mooncake. You can speak about the special festival where this food is just served or cooked. Yeah, so it is a special food for this festival. Okay, and it is made of this, and this, like flour, eggs, I don't know what else. Okay, and sugar, of course. Yeah, so we are about to finish, and I hope you have pretty good idea about how to answer part 1 questions. So just don't repeat the question, give some details, paraphrase. All right. Oh, yeah. So, Sisi, you were a little bit shy to speak, but thank you for this answer. I think I can read it, right? My favorite Chinese dessert is mooncake. Mooncakes are the representative of food in Mid-Autumn Festival. Okay, Mid-Autumn Festival, amazing. So before every Mid-Autumn Festival, my mother and I will make ice moon cakes and um, Cantonese moon cakes at home. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it because I'm not pretty sure with this word. I like bean paste and egg filling. Exactly, exactly. Okay, this answer is pretty good. All right, but in part one, make sure you don't give long answers. It should be somewhere between 3 to 5 sentences. If you are fluent, it would sound like fast and like short and consistent. Okay, so it's part one, still it's not part three. Exactly, good. Okay, yeah, even if you're shy, thank you for sharing it in messages. I see that you get the idea how to get then 7 answers. And thank you guys for your participation today. And if you have a couple of minutes after this class, could you please fill in the survey, fill it out like at the end of this class and tell us, did you like this class or we still have some room for improvement? Yeah, be pretty honest with us and thank you. We appreciate the feedback. All right. Thank you very much for your attention and see you next Thursday, 9 p.m. Beijing time. Okay, bye-bye, guys.